Kevin, I think you owe somebody an apology.
This has been a long time coming, but I think you're right. I think after about 15 years of doing this, I owe Canva an apology.
I think you do. About a year ago in the office, all I heard was like, don't use Canva. People who use Canva are crap.
Oh yeah, it crushed my pro heart to think I would do anything other than Adobe. Like I wanted to be a certified expert in Adobe. That's all we do until we realized that Canva was actually a little bit easier to use, a little bit better to use in some situations. I'm still on the Adobe fanboy, but I have become more open now to Canva.
Okay, so when did you officially change your mind about Canva?
So really what changed my mind for Canva is when I was able to experience and see how our partners used it from their perspective. So for us, it's always been, we create the assets and we hand them over once things are delivered. But then for our partners not to know what to do from there. And understanding that there needs to be this ability to take what we've created for them, these beautiful things that we've created for them, and give them a way to use them.
So essentially you're saying you had to shift into being in the client's shoes or being in our partner's shoes and see, okay, it's great that we've designed all this stuff for them and we're handing them over in these files that a lot of people can't even open.
Yeah.
So we needed to have a way that, you know, if they're investing in their brand assets, we want to make sure that they can then go use them.
Right.
And Canva is a great platform for that. It's like you're still creating things in Adobe, but how we hand it off to our partners, that's kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah, Canva is that beautiful middle ground. So we can use the top of the line Adobe tools to create the logos, to create the assets, but there's this shared cloud platform now that we're able to start them off with something foundationally a little bit easier to pick up. You don't have to know, where the tools are at or where to find the files and the menus and things like that. It's so much simpler and so much easier. And so really being able to understand their needs.
Right. So if you had to talk to somebody from Canva right now and give them a formal apology, what would you say?
Dear Canva developer, I sincerely apologize to you for thinking that your platform, your app was lesser. It is not. In many cases, it is greater. It's so much easier. It is moving with the times. It's moving with the content creator times, and just making things so simple to do on your phone, on an iPad, on the computer. It's beautiful. It's fast. It gives you the capabilities to have the only things that you need. Instead of having everything, you just have what's priority. So, dear Canva, this is my true apology.
I can speak from the partnership side, just hearing when we turn things over to our partners that they can actually use, just how grateful they are that it's been put in a format that they can go and create things on their own. And obviously there's some things that they need help creating still and that we will help them with, but I think they just feel more empowered when they've got those assets easily accessible in a platform like Canva.
But yeah, I think that's the beautiful thing too, is that helping out those in-house people, someone who knows a little bit can get started in this. It doesn't have to be someone who went to school to do marketing and design, but also just being able to watch YouTube videos. There's just so much information out there on how to use Canva, and it's so simple that anyone can kind of pick up on it easily.
All right, well, I hope they accept your apology.
I hope so too.